Let's talk about the filter pane. The filter pane in Power BI is a feature that allows the users to apply and manage the filters for their reports and dashboards. If I go to the Power BI screen, I can find the filter option over here. Now this would be showing you two options. The first one is the filter on this page, and the second one is the filter on all pages. Now there are basically three types of option over here. So as soon as you select any other visual over here, you can also see that I again get a new filter, that is the filter on this visual. It would be showing you all the filters that have been applied to this particular visual. We'll talk about these one by one. So for example, let's say that first we are talking about the filter on this visual. I have created this visual where it is showing me the average of sales by region. That means that it has the filters of the sales and the region. Now I can expand this filter and I can say that the average of sales should be less than, greater than, or equal to any number. So I can change these filters over here. Let's say that I am saying the average of sales should be less than, and here I can input the value of 5,000 and I can select apply filter, or let me increase the value to 50,000 and then apply the filter. So this visual will change as soon as it is trying to adapt that particular value. Or let's say that if you want to use this OR function, you can use this OR function as well. When you are using this OR function, this would give you the functionality of using any other filter with it as well. For example, this time I am choosing is, and here I can put any other value as well. So let me expand this visual and see what are the values looking like. So over here, the values are 170, 367. So what I'll do is, let me verify if that are in thousand or not. So let's say only show me the values which are less than 200 and I can select the apply filter option. Let me clear the filter from over here. I'll say the value is less than 200. I click on apply filter. You can see the values have now been changed on this particular visual. So it is very important that we verify the value first. I was not verifying the value. If you want to clear this filter, you have got this option of clear filter. You can click on it and it would clear the filter for you. Also, you can input two values at once using the AND function or the OR function as listed over here. Then coming to the next part, this was the filter on a single visual. This would be applicable for all the visuals that are present over here. The next one is the filter on this page. So let me deselect that particular visual. Now I'm getting only two options, which is the filter on this page and the filter on all pages. When I'm using the filter on this page, it would be applied to every visual that is present on this page. So for example, let's go to the category and drag and drop this category over here in the filters on this page option. Now I only want to see the values which are related to the category furniture. So I can click on furniture. And now you can see every graph has now changed. Also, you can see that I created a visual which was sum of sales and sum of profit by category. Since there were multiple categories over here, and now I have selected only furniture as the filter, it is showing me only one category. So I want to do something also about this particular visual, that the filter should not be applied. So we'll be also talking about these in the upcoming sessions. Over here, then I have got the option of the basic filtering. And this is doing the basic filtering on the top of these visuals. If you want to perform any advanced filtering, you can click on the advanced filter option. Then you can input the values as is, contains, does not contains, start with, does not start with, is blank, is not blank, is empty, and is not empty. Right now, I am dealing with only three categories, that is the furniture, technology, and the office supplies. That's why I don't want to use the multiple values like contains, does not contain. Let's say if you're working with a data where you have too many customer names and some of the names are repeating. At that point of time, you want to see the values referring to a specific customer. You can use the contains option. If you want to not include that person, you can use the does not contain option. Also, you can do this for different other values as well, like the countries, the regions, or other things. After that, if you want to reset this filter, you can click on the reset filter. If you want to remove this filter, you can simply click on this cross option, and this would remove the filter from this particular page. Now we have seen how this particular visuals can be changed by the option of filter on this page. So let me do one thing. Let me bring back this category over here. Right now, I'm not applying anything over here. I'm moving to the next page, which is basically the African region sales. And you can see it is showing me some values like the sum of sales, which is 783.77 thousand. Now what I'll do is I will select any option of category over here. Let's say I'm just talking about the furniture and it is changing the values on this page. But if you move to the next page, you can see the values are not changing in this particular report page. This is because we have applied the option of filter on this page. Now, what if I'm not applying this particular option and I want to change the values on all the pages? So for that, I can drag and drop this in the filters on all pages option. Here I can select my category, which is furniture. This would change the visuals on this page, as well as if I move to any other pages, you can see the values are now being changed. And also you can see on this particular graph, which says the sum of profit by category, I am now able to see only the furniture category. Again, you have got the option of basic filtering as well as the advanced filtering. If you are not able to find your option in a long list, you can use the search option. This would be very useful when you are working with the functions like, let's say, you are working with a data like customer name. So I can drag and drop this on the filters on all pages, and this has got a long list. So let me provide a search option over here, and I just want to talk about Barbara. So now you can see I have got the option of searching as well over here. Now it would show me the results. I can select that results, and now I can see what was Barbara's shopping list like. So she has given us the profit of 345.25. She has ordered 29 items, and we have given her a discount of 0.70. And this is how her yearly sales trend look like. Again, I will remove this filter. Now let's talk about any other kind of filter. For example, I have got a numeric value over here. So let's say I'm just dragging and dropping this sales, and right now I'm using it on the filters of this pages only. So again, I will get these options of advanced filtering and the basic filtering. If you use this basic filtering, it would show you all the values that were in the sales data. If you use the advanced filtering, it would show you the options like is less than, is greater than, equals to, not equals to, and other parts. What would happen if you are using any date function? So let me drag and drop this date data over here. So you can see I have got multiple dates. Again, if I go over here and I choose the advanced filtering option, I can input the date myself also. So let's say I want to use the date after 12th January 2013. I can input the date over here, STD, MM, and YY. And I can click on apply filter, and this would change the values for me. So this is how you use the function of filters on this page, filters on all pages, and filters on a specific visual. Thank you.